This Side Hustle podcast preview is being brought to you by the GNV Commercial Advisors at Colliers, Gainesville. If your business has ever bought land, sold property, or negotiated a lease, you know why it's important to have someone in your corner who knows the market and delivers results. That's why you see so many Colliers Gainesville signs all over town. The GNV Commercial Advisory team of Colliers Gainesville has the most experienced commercial real estate team in the market, along with access to a global network of industry experts. You guys, with one call, you'll know why so many businesses trust them. Learn more by visiting on the web at colliers.com/Gainesville. Podcast fam, you are in for a treat this Monday because we have the music artist Azazus. Azazus, man, how are you?
I'm great, man. How you doing?
Did you have a great time tonight?
Yes, sir.
It was a good show. I'm so excited to share it with our audience on Monday. You guys are, again, in for a real treat. What was your favorite part of our discussion?
My favorite part was being able to break down music publishing and like what really goes into it, you know? So
excellent. Again, you guys, we dove into a whole bunch of different things. This is an industry that's super fascinating to me, especially as it gets into 2021 and has evolved so much over the years, especially when it comes to distribution and a lot of the points that are being accessed by artists now, and just fascinating stuff. So again, that episode comes out on Monday at 8 a.m. And here's a little clip of what you have to look forward to. Like Gainesville, I felt like actually had like a pretty decent music scene, at least during that time. I mean, there was like GainesvilleBands.com. There was like all these these those little threads and stuff that people were getting into, and it was like, what bands are where, what night, and that kind of thing. And I was working at Skylab Recording Studios and like doing a lot of stuff there, and it was like the way of getting discovered was like that magical moment that somebody from some record label just happened to see you perform, right? And it's just like not the case anymore. Like it's crazy, right? I mean, I see so many people I'll be flipping on TikTok and like I'll hear some girl who was like literally, I mean, she was wearing all her clothes, just to be very clear before I get into this, but she was sitting in a bathtub, like in her bathroom, like fully dressed and like singing because the acoustics, you know what I mean? It's like the 60-second clip. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this girl is incredible. Like, and now more and more people are getting discovered like that, So, I mean, like, do you have like a strategy in all of this? Is this just like, I just love making music, and so I'm gonna just do my thing and always do my thing, and like if it happens and like on a bigger scale, then great. Like, I mean, where's your mindset at with that?
My mindset is working the algorithm because like I study this a lot, and I see how the music is changing because I'm old enough to where I came from the era of backpack rapping, which is basically before all this online stuff. It was CDs, people pass out CDs. That's how they made it, and I used to do that.
Well, like in-house recording studios, like and like just
all that.
What, man. Creating 3 songs on a CD and handing them out for free to everyone?
Just handing them out. And then fast forward, now we're this whole digital era where since everything is so easy access, everybody wants to be a musician. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even have to go to a big studio anymore. You literally could just be in your room recording on a cheap microphone and upload it for free on SoundCloud. And then people call themselves a singer or a rapper. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes it so hard to stand out for people that actually is like professionally doing this like me. And so going back to what I was saying about the algorithm, I already know what these labels want because I've talked to different labels. I talked to different different A&Rs, and pretty much what's working the algorithm right now and getting people signed is numbers, sadly enough. And this goes back to 2015 when I almost had to deal with Warner Brother Records. They were going to sign me off of numbers. They wanted me on their label for my song Deal With It, but they said the stipulation with the contract, I had to have 20,000 fans on my Facebook page, my Twitter page, and my Instagram page. And they said that they were going to give me a year to achieve that, but they wasn't going to help me build the base. And needless to say, I don't have the contract, so I didn't reach those numbers because this was, 6 years ago, almost 6-7 years ago. I didn't know anything about the algorithm at the time. And I think the biggest following I had was my Facebook, which had 2,000 followers at the time. I didn't know how the heck I was gonna reach, 20,000 fans on one platform, let alone 3. And so now I'm studying this stuff, and I pretty much see like what's going on with the posts, how people's attention spans is so short. You got to give them just enough to hook them in, but kind of make them want to go find you. Don't give them everything at once, because if they feel like they've seen it all, they're not going to want to go check out the rest of your catalog, And I think about this at the same time when I write my music. I don't try to make long songs anymore, because like I said, there's so many people trying to be a musician. They don't want to sit up here and listen to a 3-minute and a 5-minute song when you're not Drake or you're not The Weeknd, because you're not like on that caliber yet. So if you're just trying to make it, something bare minimum like 1.5 to 2 minute long, that's decent, because it's so short that people are going to complain. They're going to be like, dang, why isn't this song longer? They're going to keep replaying it, Mm-hmm. And people don't think about this stuff when they're trying to like make it nowadays. People, the first thing in a lot of these artists' head, they think, I'm the best singer, I'm the best writer, I'm the best rapper, I look the sexiest. All this is going to factor in, and my talent is going to get me signed. That's not the case anymore. Labels, A&Rs, these bigger companies, they don't care about your talent. They want to see how quick can you draw people in, and can you keep them entertained? And that's pretty much like what the goal is right now. I want to find that one it song that's going to keep people drawn in, and they want to hear more of that. And I'm so close. Because last year, when the pandemic hit, around February, I started noticing a trend online. Every person's social media that I went to, from like Twitter to Instagram to et cetera, I was noticing either a Cash App in their bio or OnlyFans link. And so I was like, you know what? OnlyFans is something that a lot of people are not talking about. Why don't I take that subject, write about it, put it out before somebody big does it? And so I went with it, and the song went viral on TikTok and YouTube last year.
Again, podcast fam, be sure to check out the entire episode Monday at 8 a.m. And do me a huge favor, share it with somebody. Definitely send me an email at collin@WHOAGNV.com. I would love to know what you think about it. And definitely hit up Azazus. Azazus, what's your email again? Or what's your website again?
Azazus.com, email info@azazus.com.
There you go, baby. Again, enjoy the episode. You guys have an amazing weekend. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.